Welcome back to the channel, guys. Back at the hub, and we are on to signs and portents. Now let's check the journal and contact the Grey Wardens. Actually, I'll meet the Morgan. I don't want to contact the Grey Wardens. I do not fuck with them.
Docktown's never short on nightlife, is it?
In my favorite cereal, there's a showdown in a secret market that only opens every third full moon. What moon is
Be
it?
needy, not the greedy.
Real? Can we go there?
Hey, yeah. City. I heard some people lost their home.
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Well, look who it is.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
Andar and Atashan.
Anathara. I wish we could be meeting without our gods threatening to blight the world.
A blight that spreads wider with each passing heartbeat.
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganan and Gillenane.
I won't let you down.
Don't worry about me. Worry about the people you've recruited, and about the people depending on you. I'm asking you to take down a pair of gods. You're not going to be able to do that if you're worried about my approval. But if you listen to your friends, and remember the people you're fighting for, you'll get through this.
We've got the makings of a good team, I think. We'll do our best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
I've been having trouble getting people in authority to listen to us. If you help with some of your political strength...
My political strength? Tevinter hates me. The Venatori helped make sure of that. And while I have a few friends in the Wardens, their leadership hasn't much cared for me since we clashed at Adamant Fortress.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette? We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the Veil. To him. Somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
I appreciate it. Solus has been helpful while he's trapped in the Fade. But anything that can help me get inside his head will help counter him getting inside mine.
Wisely spoken. Solus rarely lies directly, but he finds ways to weave the truth into a noose you find yourself wearing.
Solus was important to me. If this statuette helps you understand him, if it uncovers something that... Honestly, I don't know. I wish I did. But this feels like a part of him. And whatever he and I once were, I think... I hope... it might help you.
We should go, Inquisitor. The army's in the south.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the...
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
Father gives me an allowance when I get...
Rook, welcome to the Hosberg wetlands. I'd say make yourself comfortable.
This place is...
Foreboding?
Yes. Well, foreboding is normal here, but it's worse than usual.
The Blight's always a problem in the Anderfels. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange is the sudden surge of blight through the Hosberg wetlands. Much like the village you found, the blight here struck too quickly, and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area, and the local village, Lavendel, was caught in it. But they're survivors. We can be grateful for that.
If the blight keeps spreading, we could lose everything.
You said what came next would be bad. That's why we're here. To help. As far as we can tell, the gods you're chasing weren't here directly.
If the Blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much...
Stories say wardens sense blight. I never thought it was literal.
It happens when you join the Order. But that's more than I should say.
When we met, you tried to block the sound out. Now you hear too much.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
Okay, this all sounds awful, and we're standing in the middle of it, which is normal for me.
For us too.
So what's the plan?
We heard rumors of the surge here and volunteered to investigate. The first warden expects a report. Soon.
If we want proof the Blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the Blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
You need more to study.
Yes. The odd growths the Blight has formed, like boils, they surround Lavendel. I need more samples.
Leave it to me.
You can't just handle blight. I'll give you something to contain it. And watch for dark.
I'll try not to die.
So be careful.
Yeah?
Another day.
All right, let's find those boil samples. Looks like there's caves on the far side of the village. We can start there.
Got food if you're looking. Not much to forage out there. You good then? You're all set?
Lavendel Village? The wetlands? It's like Demeter's Crossing all over again.
But there are survivors.
He came through so fast. I didn't have time to grab.
Got a sample. I'm guessing they'll need more than one.
It's fascinating. And also gross. Very bad.
Got the sample.
Mierda.
Dark spawn. Everyone ready? champion. Stay ready.
They die like anything else. crossing, now this. This is the key to what the gods can do with the blight.
Get clear! Rain!
Stay in cover!
I'm way too underleveled to fight this nigga. I'm good, big dog. I'm about to lose. Oh my. Shortcut.
Oh, we did it!
It's up here. Yeah, not a goddamn thing is up here.
Digging over the same areas. What was he searching for?
Did he know he was repeating himself?
Yeah, we can finally upgrade my merchant guy or the upgrade system. Nigga, what is this? This is pointless.
Check out the ballista. Could be useful.
Are you looking for an excuse to fire that thing?
Yes.
An ogre. I think it knows we're attacking the boils. Doesn't seem happy about it. We need to stop it. Good to go.
On the job. End it now.
It's down.
Hmm. Ooh. Why not? That is whatever. That's ugly.
Trouble ahead.
Yeah. Okay. We gotta go around.
Signs of a family that disappeared.
This can't be all that's left behind. Sure thing.
Appreciate you, baby. Ability damage, defense. Okay, it's a little better. I don't like it. But hey.
The man in the fields. He knew the blight was coming, but it sounds like something possessed him. And another sample.
That should be enough to study.
Yeah, let's get back to Evka and Antoine. Blight gummed up the entrance. I think we can cut through.
An underwater prison? That's still pretty amazing.
Amazing? I suppose it is. Do you think the elves made it? It didn't seem to winter.
I think so. I wonder what it was built for. Originally, I mean.
Whatever it was meant for, it's a bit of misery now.
Right.
Antoine? Antoine!
Yes? Yes, the blight samples.
Yeah, that nigga's
Like
geeking
nothing we've
out.
seen
What the
or
fuck?
anything in the Warden records. And I almost hear voices in it. The gods calling the blight.
I can't hear anything. But if you believe me...
We knew things were bad. But if the Blight's being called, the situation's more unpredictable than we thought. We need to...
I give you two reign, and this is where it leads.
Oh,
Chasing
brother.
Rook's lies.
First Warden.
Stay
This
away from the
nigga.
Blight and the Wardens. How many times must you be told?
Until you listen, I'll be here.
Not helping. Rook knew something was wrong.
I don't give a
I can
fuck.
hear it in the
I
silence.
don't give a
gods.
fuck.
She's
Rook.
telling the truth. The blight has changed. And that changes everything.
It changes nothing. Your sensitivity to blight is useful, Warden Antoine. But you've had more than one snake in your ear.
Why listen to the experts? You've clearly got this handled.
That's enough from you. You tampered with a ritual that unleashed blight. You did not know what you were doing then, and you don't now.
If gods control the blight, we need to change how we approach it.
Archdemons control blight, and we'd sense if one had risen. We'd make the sacrifices needed to fight it.
But we...
The blight has increased. Now is not the time to lose focus. Wardens Evka and Antoine, are you sworn to combat the blight?
Yes, but...
Then report back to Weishaupt and do so.
That went poorly, even for a talk with him.
What an asshole! A lot of people are gonna die for his arrogance.
Maybe.
So much for convincing the Wardens.
We can't give you the order, but you have us.
We'll keep tracking the Darkspawn and the Blight. We'll do what we can.
And if we learn the gods' plans, you will too.
The elven god of monsters had been hard at work. She'd taken the Darkspawn and made them so much worse. Now, she and Elgarnon had their glorious new army. The risen gods were ready. And they had just the target.
Well, after figuring out something's wrong, I absolutely despise that Grey Warden. He's trash. But we got more strength with the Grey Wardens, nonetheless.
We should take a break. Head back to the lighthouse for a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. On that note, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. And
included in that.
Thanks.
you're welcome. And thank you. Bye.